I was also involved in the in the upgrading of the runways like Penhold and Moose Jaw and Portage la Prairie, and in Manitoba was up on the lakes. It's still an emergency airfield but it was in preparation for the Commonwealth Air Training Plan, and that was when they brought in soldiers or airmen from other countries for upgrading their capabilities and for the later airplanes. The reconditioning of the airfields was mostly because the jet engine was coming into being, and jets don't like gravel. They knock the engines out of them. So I continued with that trade, and then my next station was to Cold Lake. And I was there on the advance party for installation of equipment for the bombing range. It was an air base primarily. We had married quarters there, and then we had what they called the mountain, and from there they fired off. That was like a small radar station. They fired off the drones for these wartime activities that they started. And on the range we had generators on 7 sites that the armament people used the theodolite cameras to check the scores of the pilots as they came in and on their bombing runs. And then I was there until in the meantime we got a son and a daughter. My son and my daughter are right there. That's so in Bagotville I upgraded my schooling with 2 kids in my house and me in the basement studying. And we were there for 3 years, and I then went to St. Hubert in Montreal for Air Defense Command. At that time, we had the Pine Tree radar systems all the way from BC to Hopedale. In Goose Bay, Labrador was the last before Hopedale that what took kind of care of the equipment that was outlaying. That was then the Mid-Canada line, and they moved me then from. I went to Resolute Bay for my Resolute tour, which was expected of our trade to look after the generators there and the airfield lighting. And when I came out of there, I came to Alsace, Saskatchewan, and at that time, that was when the Mid-Canada line really was developed, and Mid-Canada line, they started at Prince George and went pretty well to the Atlantic coast, because that was the shield that we were heavily into. And so then I was 3 years in Alsace, and then I went to Winnipeg for regional construction and engineering headquarters. And at that time, the service amalgamated,